Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan, gratefully present the Shining World Compassion Award to Mountain Angels Sanctuary and Rescue, with respect and praises for your selfless efforts to safeguard our animal friends, plus $10,000 as a humble token of support for their medical care. May you and all involved always be blessed in God's benevolence. Giving hope to animal people in need. Mountain Angels Sanctuary and Rescue, Part 2 of 2. Please continue watching to find out more.
Say no to vegan and hurry up to catch the train to hell.
If you are in Taiwan, also known as Formosa, and hear Malima Lima Salu, that means thank you in Paiwan, a language spoken by the Paiwan people who are indigenous to the country. Peaceful viewers, my name is Gusu. The kind Paiwan people thank you for embracing righteous conduct by adhering to heaven's laws. Welcome to our show entitled Giving Hope to Animal People in Need, Mountain Angels Sanctuary and Rescue, Part 2 of 2. Michelle McCowan, vegan, is the owner and director of Mountain Angels Sanctuary and Rescue, a no-kill haven in Paradise Valley, a town in southern Montana, United States. This nonprofit specializes in providing lifelong care to special needs, older, and feral animal friends who have little to no chance of being adopted. Some have lost their homes, others would not be accepted by area shelters. The majority of her residents are feral cat persons, and in recent years, she's taking in retired sled dog people as well. Michelle has continued to do profound work for our animal co-inhabitants in a state where they are unfortunately often viewed as commodities.
Here in Montana, animal people definitely are seen differently. The dogs are working dogs, whether they're ranch dogs, sled dogs, fighting dogs, a lot of them, racing dogs. They're meant to have a purpose rather than being part of the family. I think 35% of the people here hunt, and another 20% come from other places to hunt. So they have hunting dogs as well, and the issue that we have in this state, different from other states, is that the animals are discarded. They have a few years of good use, and then they discard them. There's a need for people that will take in animals that are discarded.
Sled dog person racing, where teams compete to finish a course in the fastest time, and trekking or exploring the wilderness with a dog person team, are popular in Montana. Michelle says that while these activities themselves don't constitute mistreatment of dog folk, the way the canine friends must live when not running is barbaric.
The treks in general are not inhumane. Although they do treks and racing at very low temperatures, they have to have special boots. But it's behind the scenes. It's when they're not racing or trekking that is cruel. They're kept on 4-foot chains. They don't have a lot of food. They don't have a lot of water. They have to be kept apart because they don't spay or neuter them because they continually breed. They only use them for a few years sometimes, and then they breed more. And so the breeding is actually the problem because they can't be with other dogs, and so they have to be kept on chains and separated.
Through a previous job, Miss McCowan got to know some of the participants in the sled dog racing industry. From there, she started rescuing those canine individuals who were no longer wanted by racers.
And that's how I was, able to gain the mushers' trust, to go to the properties, to help them out, to, find homes for the dogs that they were done with, the spent dogs, and the ones that were in poor health. And so that's how it started here. I kind of fell into it through that job. They were shooting the feral cats. They were using the dogs for trucks, and they were shooting them when they're done with them. And I thought, there's got to be a better way. I said, let me just take some.
Making the sled dog folk comfortable is a challenge when they initially arrive at a sanctuary. It's a whole different lifestyle that takes them a while to grow accustomed to.
Transition time is the most crucial. They're very scared when they get here. They shake for weeks sometimes. Very timid, quiet. We have to lift them up into cars. They don't know how to go into a car. They don't know how to be on a leash. When they're handled, the mushers actually lift them by the collars and they walk on two legs to where they have to move them. They don't use leashes when they harness them up, so we have to teach them how to walk on a leash. And they pull and pull and pull. And they're very scared. They don't know what's happening to them.
Vegan, because it's low life to eat dead corpses.
Heartwarming viewers, we will pause now for a constructive message and be right back. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to today's show, Giving Hope to Animal People in Need, Mountain Angels Sanctuary and Rescue, Part 2 of 2, on Supreme Master Television. Let's hear more about the transitioning of retired sled dog guys and gals to the serene life at the sanctuary.
It takes them about 4 weeks to get used to their surroundings. We keep them separated from all the other residents that are already here. We get them health checked and spayed, neutered, whatever else they might need when they first get here. And then we let them decompress. We let them relax, and we teach them how to eat from bowls. We teach them how to drink from water bowls. Sled dogs are different. They don't give them water in the places where they reside. They get to drink from streams when they stop, and they eat snow. They get very little water, very little food where they're kept before they come here. So they have to be taught how to eat dog food and regular food.
Michelle McCowan, vegan, has created a haven for these wonderful beings to rest and take it easy. They also have an opportunity to learn how to interact with humans under her love and care.
Out here, they're very relaxed. They don't run all day. They run to play, and they'll play with each other. The sled dog places, they're not calm. They're jumping, barking constantly all day. They howl. My dogs don't bark. They howl once or twice a day after they eat. But at the sled dog places, they bark and howl all day long. Some of them, unfortunately, they devoice them. They take out their vocal cords, and they devoice the huskies so that they don't make so much noise. And it's very cruel to do that.
Sanctuary residents of advanced age may require special attention, Michelle says that they need extra help, just as humans do when they are unable to fully function on their own.
Assistance in walking, assistance in getting up and down, cleaning up after them. It's a big thing. Same with humans. Animal people need the same care. They all go through that transition where you may have to spoon feed them, you may have to hand feed them, you may have to get certain types of feeding instruments to help them. They get supplements and things that the other dogs don't need yet. Assistance in walking, we have lift harnesses, which helps us keep their legs straight and helps practice with walking. You have to spend hours with them sometimes just walking them and getting them to move. And mobility, we do the same kind of range of motion that we do with people. We also have cats and dogs that are sort of nurse animal people. They pick out the ones that are in poor health. They act as nurses for the other animals. So certain dogs will bond with other ones that need help and they will stay by their side. When a dog is transitioning or passing, they won't leave their side. They'll be there till the end. The cats do the same thing. They grieve the same way. They probably grieve a lot more than most people realize.
Our praises, Michelle McCowan and Mountain Angels Sanctuary and Rescue, for your devoted care to animal folk. Heaven surely shines upon you. Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan, gratefully present the Shining World Compassion Award to Mountain Angels Sanctuary and Rescue with respect and praises for your selfless efforts to safeguard our animal friends, plus $10,000 as a humble token of support for their medical care. May you and all involved always be blessed in God's benevolence. Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan, is deeply grateful to the most merciful beloved God for all the financial help, comfort, and support to the afflicted and needy, and or any good cause over the years, as a humble vessel for His compassion and love toward His precious children. For more information on the Mountain Angels Sanctuary and Rescue, please visit Facebook at Mountain Angels.
Plant-based diets benefit heart health because they contain no dietary cholesterol, very little saturated fat, and abundant fiber. Meat, cheese, and eggs, on the other hand, are packed with cholesterol and saturated fat, which cause plaque buildup in the arteries, eventually leading to heart disease. Dr. Neil Bernard, MD, Vegan.
Benevolent viewers, we thank you for sharing your cherished time with us today for our program. Coming up next is Countries with Most Karma. Humans Must Pray for Forgiveness, Part 4 of 6, on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May the Providence bless you manifold.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/GPGW.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/GPGW.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/GPGW.
برنامه‌های ما شامل زبان‌های بسیاری است. از این وبسایت‌ها دیدن فرمایید: suprememastertv.com/schedule و suprememastertv.com/GPGW